Hello and welcome to SudoKanard. We're here to solve this fortress Sudoku by Ukrainian author Serhii Tyshchenko, who created a magnificent Sudoku round with a visual theme completely, completely based on those shapes, like pieces of a jigsaw puzzle. That's magnificent both on the logical standpoint, from a logical viewpoint. Um, I'm making it up. Oh, okay, so a magnificent round, and this was a very difficult puzzle. And knowing that I'm not very good at Fortress Sudoku, I did not solve it. I did not attempt to solve it during the contest, and I think it was all the better for me. But now I need to solve it. I solved it after the contest, and it was really, really hard. So let's just remind let's just see what the special rule is that whenever you have two cells like this, meaning a shaded cell next to an unshaded cell, the bigger digit, the higher digit is in the shaded cell. So let's begin. So the beginning is rather easy. You have a 4 on this part. You need to understand that 1 is never in a shaded cell unless the shaded cell is all surrounded by shaded cells. So knowing this, well, let's just apply Sudoku to place a 1 here. So knowing this, there has to be a 1 in here. It can't be in the shaded cell. Up there, 1 is unshaded. Here it's unshaded as well. Here it's in the unshaded cell, and the last one is here. So that's the easy start. 7 is down there, so those are from 3, 6, and 9. But 9 can't be in an unshaded cell next to a shaded cell. 7 is down there. No, those 3s. 3 won't work here because those two cells would have to be 2 and 3, 2 and 1. So 3 is down there. 2 and 3 are somewhere here, but they don't work in... Oh, actually, 3 could work here with a 2 there. So, no, actually, because of this 3, we know that 3 is up there, so 3 won't work here. So 3 is not in those. 3 here wouldn't work either, and 2 will never work in one of those shaded cells. So 2 and 3 are here. Now 2 must be there. It can only be here. Is there anything else with 2 and 3? Not sure. This is now from 5 and 9. And those are from 5, 6, 7, 9. Perhaps I should spend more time on low digits, but this is bigger than that, so that's never a 5. That's never a 9. 4 can only be here. 4 here would never work. This is not 8, so 8 goes there. This is also, it's not 5 nor 7, so this is from 6, 9. And 7 here doesn't work. We don't have 2 digits higher than 7 here. All right. So those did actually... Oh, that's interesting. We have a 3, 6, 9 triple here. So that those digits here are 5 and 8. Nice. So that this... No, sorry, 4 and 8. But there's a 4 here, so this is 8, this is 4, which works with that digit next to it. And those are from 5, 6, and 9, and the 6 is in there. Those are from 6, 7, and 9. think I can't do anything more with that. Here I need 3, 6, 8, 9, so there is some measure of restrictions. That's, well, that's not much. Those are also from 5, 6, 7, 9, but that doesn't seem to be very interesting. So perhaps I should have another look at small digits. There's a 4 here. 4 here would seem to work with 2 and 3. There's a 4 in here. Wow. Not sure that's very useful. There's an 8 in here. I'm saying that on this row, 8 is in none of those cells, so 8 is here. 2 is never there. There's a 2 in here. And those are from 5, 7, and 9. So this is from 2, 5, and 7. What about digit 2 in general? Well, I don't think a lot can be done with digit 2. No, it doesn't look like it. This must be bigger than 4. It's not 6 or 7, so this is from 5, 8, and 9. Actually, this column and this column, those are small digits. And we still need to place the 2 and the 3. 2 and 3 will never be in those cells. So 2 and 3 are in those 2 cells. So this is never a 4. That's the 4. And this is from 5, 8, and 9. So 8 is in here. There's a 7 in there. Oh, and by the way, this is 2 or 3. There's something here with 7s that looks a little like, what's it called? Saltfish. Well, doesn't seem to be that promising, to be honest. So those are also from 5, 7, and 9. What next? So there's a 2 in here. Oh, 2 and 3 here. 2 and 3 here. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is at least 5. So this can't be a 5. This is at least 5. This is from 5, 6, and 7. This is not 7, but it has a whole world of other possible values. Where is 2 on this row? It's not in the shaded cell. It's not here, so it's here. Oopsie. It's here, I said, so that's the 2. That's not a 2. So this is now at least 5. This is at least 6. So 5, 6, 8. 6, 7, 8, 9. That's not... I don't like... Oh, actually, 8 is in one of those 2 cells. So if 8 is here, then this is 9. And so if this is not 9, then it has to be 8. So this is from 8 and 9. And this can still have a lot of values. Those are from 5, 6, 7, 9. Oh, but now, now, we know that, yes, I was mentioning a pattern that looked like, how's it called? Swordfish, but actually we have the pattern of a finned X-wing. So let me explain that. In this column, 7 is in one of those two cells. In this column, 7 is in one of those three cells. And what is happening is that on this row, obviously those red cells cannot both contain a 7, which means that, well, let's say 7 is here, then 7 will not be here, in which case 7 will be in one of those two green cells. And if 7 is not here, then 7 is in this green cell, which means that at least one of those three green cells contains a 7, and this is not a 7. So we have a 7 here, and this is not a 7, which means that this is 7. I'm not sure that this is a 7. I was just saying at least one of those cells contains a 7. I don't know if this is necessary to solve the puzzle, but, well, I saw this. I will use it. This is from 5, 6, and 9 now. There is a second 2 or 3 in here. I'm not sure where it is. What else can I find? I'm not sure. Actually, there is something similar with 2's here. Yes, let's see, the 2 is in one of those two cells, and in this column, 2 is in one of those three cells. So similarly, at least one of them is not a 2, so one of the three green cells must contain a 2, which means that those two cells can't contain a 2, and this can't contain a 2 either because fortress, so there is a 2 in one of those places, and this is not a 2. But there again, I'm not sure that this is useful for solving the puzzle, but I saw it. So there is a 2 down there. 2 will never be there, well, just by Sudoku. So, oh, something else I've been missing. So this is something else I've been missing. Well, that's no. So here there is an XY wing. So let's use some coloring. So you can see that those green cells 5, 9, and 6, 9 have both a digit in common with the green cell. If this is a 5, then this is a 9. If this is a 6, then this is a 9, which means that at least one of the red cells contains a 9, so that those cells here can't contain a 9. If one of them contained a 9, then this would be a 5, this would be a 6, and there would be no value for the green cell. So that 9 is in none of those cells, and 9 is here. So there again, I'm not sure that this was needed for solving the puzzle, but I found it. So here, now this is 9, this is 8, this is 5, this is not 5, those are not 9s, and because this is 5, this must be lower than 5, so this is 2 or 3, this is 6 or 9, so that this is not 6, and the values here are from 2, 3, 5, 8, so this must be 3 or 5. Knowing that 2 is in here, that's not 8 anymore. The missing digits on this row are 5, 6, and 9. There's a 7 in here. Well, that's not very useful. And something interesting here. If this is, so this is from 2, 3, 5, 8. And if this is 8, then this has to be 9. This has to be a 9. If this can never be a 5. 5 here would force this to be 2 or 3. And because of this 2, 3 pair, it would force this to be a 5. So that can never be a 5. This is a 5. This is now 8. This is 9. This is 5. There again, I'm not sure this was in the intended solution. And in this column, this has to be a 9, so that this is not 9. And because of this 8, this is not 8. 8 is down there. This is from 3 and 8. This is from 2, 3, 8. This is from 6 and 7. This is from 5, 6, 7. And this is still, the solve is still not over. Now, this is at most 7, so this is at most 6. And now 8 on this row can only be here. So then this is 3, that's 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3. This is now 5, that's a 2. This is 8. 6 here, 9, 6. 6 is not here, so that's 6. 7, 6, 7, 6. That's a 2. 5 here, so that's not 5. 6 here resolves that. This column still needs a 3. This is lower than that, so that's the 5. And this is 7, so that's 9. And the rest should be straightforward. 9, 7, 5, 7, 5, 6, 9, 6, and 5, and that's it. Oh, this is truly a difficult puzzle. I'm glad I did not attempt it during the contest, because now I found those true Sudoku techniques. And I know that some people finish their solves with heavy bifurcation, which is fair game during a contest. You need to be fast, and I probably would have resorted to bifurcation if I had solved, if I had decided to. Well, I'm lost for words. If I had decided to attempt this puzzle during the allotted time, I would have resorted to bifurcation. That's a certainty. Well, anyway, there was a logical solve. This was one of them. Perhaps there were easier eliminations than the one I explained in this video. Anyway, thanks for watching this video. See you soon on SudoKanard.